Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Open Book Entrepreneur, where we look into the journeys of real entrepreneurs. What happens on a daily basis, their successes and struggles, and so on. And I'm thrilled that we have Dana today with us. She's a fantastic guest. So, Dana, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi, everyone. Thank you ever so much, Tony, for having me. My name is Dana, and I have been a mentor for a very long time, over 12 years now, and an entrepreneur for even longer. So hopefully you could learn something from me today.
Wonderful. Thank you for that introduction. And also, can you share with our audience, what inspired you to start your own business?
Sure. I'm a mother now, and I have been for over 13 years, and I've always been a leader. I was lucky enough to have really good positions in my past career. So I was a purchasing manager at the time, but then I wanted to become a mother. So becoming a mother, but prior to that, being so busy as a person, I couldn't let my firstly, I knew I cannot have someone else looking after my baby. So it wasn't a chance for me. It wasn't in question to go back or to return to work. So that's when I realized I'm going to put everything I knew around sales and everything I've learned, sales, purchasing, you name it, in the business I was in, into something that I really wanted to do, which was decorations at the time, nothing to do with mentoring. But that's when I realized I want to be able, as a mother, to look after my kid, to work for myself. And this is how everything started.
Excellent. And who is your ideal client? Can you describe your ideal client, please?
Up until not long ago, I've helped a lot of children, and especially teens, because I used to work in a teaching environment, but now my niche's got to be clearer. And of course, as a mother myself and a woman, I absolutely love, and majority of my clients are now mums.
Wonderful. And so what motivates you to keep going, when the things get tough in your business?
The struggles of others. Absolutely, the struggles of others. When women, now that I've gone down to women, when women come to me and they tell me their struggles, and majority of their struggles are, I'm not good enough, I'm not courageous like you, I'm anxious about starting new thing, and 90% of them are unhappy where they are unhappy with their life. So this actually motivates me, seeing them, giving them some of my advice, my strategies, and sometimes just being that person that listens to them and just telling them, disagreeing with them, you are good enough. All you have to do is try harder, give it another go. What is it actually that you like? And so on. And then they text me later, or oh my days, you've changed I had such an amazing. So all of this positive feedback and seeing them change is like, I did it, I can't give up, I need to carry on. So inspiring and motivating others is something that just is so rewarding for me. As you could see, I'm bubbling every time I speak about that. I am so happy that I could actually be that role model for someone else.
Exactly. And what's been one of the biggest business successes in your journey so far?
Well, I was lucky enough. I don't know if it's necessarily luck, or I've been on radio a few times because I'm, people around where I live and stuff. I'm in England, by the way, near Corby. That's the closer one. And I organize lots of different, you could see I'm a leader. I lead lots of different things. So in my mentorship, I do team buildings. So it's nice when I get approached from other people. So this is more or less so people do recognize me now for who I am and what I do and my positive vibe.
Exactly. And what's the vision for your business for next 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years. I have to admit that I would. It's not like I will, and I know I will help triple my clients, because I really want. I know I can help so many more, and I'm hoping. This one is hoping, to get actually back into and helping children as well. So mothers and children. So this is where I want to grow a bit more.
Absolutely. And from the perspective of what you do, like majority of our audience is entrepreneurs. So can you just share some tips from your entrepreneurial journey, please?
Of course. Well, being entrepreneurs and freelancers and so on, and working for ourselves is tough. So I'm sure everyone will agree with that. Never give up. I think this is one of the tips that when we feel down or we feel like we give up, we want to give up, don't. Take a step back. Don't try and push too hard. Take a step back. I meditate, or I try to meditate. So I give my brain a break when I feel like this is it. I've done too much. I'm going to give up. And then soon after, all of this motivation that I said, all of the feedback from my clients are actually my wake-up call. No, all I needed was a break. So sometimes just take a step back from the situation when you feel, I want to give up, I'm not going to do this anymore, and just try and find that why. That's one of the biggest question that we have to ask ourselves. Go back to why. Why did you start this to start with? And then answering that question like you've asked me now. So if I'm ever I'm giving up now, I know for sure, stepping back and asking myself, why do I want to give up? Or why did I start this at the beginning? And then soon I'll be like, I'm not giving up. I'm going for it. I'm going to try again.
Exactly. And what excites you about your business?
Oh, I'm so excited. Again, I really think working with people, I'm always, when I do my team buildings, when I was in the classroom with children, I always like to be surrounded by people. So this is for sure, even if it's not business related, just being in a room, when I socialize, I know people can learn something from me, and I always like to invest time and money in my own education and stuff. So this is again something that really excites me about my own mentoring business, that people have something to learn from me on a bigger scale, not necessarily just about mothers or women. Literally just when we have a coffee, I know after a few minutes, someone will go and, oh, I could start something new. I could go into education. Majority of feedback is there. So this is actually what excites me.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what is your core offer in your business?
What is
your core offer? What's the main thing that you actually sell in your business?
Well, I do online mentoring majority of time. I used to do the team buildings and but now as a home educator, as I mentioned before, I started home educating my children back in September. So now majority of my appointments happen online. So more or less like this amazing recording now, which is really, it has helped my business because people actually feel more comfortable in their own space. And I have 30 minutes free of charge consultations, and then we talk more or less like we do now. And then soon after, with all my techniques, strategies, obviously my education and everything that I've got under my belt, this is how we then start, and I do 6, there are different programs that they could join and so on. But majority is online, which is lovely.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. That saves a lot of time for a lot of people, exactly. Because, I remember when I started coaching in 2011, most of the time I had to travel everywhere. And that was taking such a long time, sometimes I was traveling to different continents to actually coach someone there. So
wow,
it was crazy, yeah. But anyway, this is much better and much easier. So if someone wants to actually get in touch with you, how they can do that?
Oh, thank you. I've got obviously my page, which is Dana's Empowerment on Facebook, but I'm everywhere. I think if you just type Dana Laslau, which is my name, oh my days, Google brings all of the pages and LinkedIn, and the one that I use the most is Dana's Empowerment and Mentoring Program, which is on Facebook.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching us. Thank you, Dana, for being a great guest today. Wish you, all the best with your business, and see you in the next episode.
Thank you ever so much. Take care.